Good morning, traders. It's Wednesday, the 21st of June. My name's Mark Owen, and today this is the morning update from Phoenix Blue. First of all, can we just apologize for Monday and Tuesday? We've had serious technical issues and been unable to bring you a morning update for the last 2 days, which is a bit of a shame because the recordings would have been very, very helpful, and we've got some great positions running, which I know that's no use to you right now, but you can have a look at the analysis. And to be fair, anyone that's been following the videos for the last week or so should have been actually on board with some of these positions, because the analysis has been leading up to these trades. Okay, so what news have we got today? Let's just flick through. Okay, so it's a pretty quiet day in all really today. So there's no major news this morning until 3:30 this afternoon. That's UK time. We've got crude oil inventories. Now, interestingly, we've got crude slipping into a bear market as oversupply distress deepens. This is the headline on Bloomberg today. Why do we see this? Well, if we look at what's happening with the Baker rig count, there's been 22 weeks of increased number of oil rigs pumping or drilling, I should say. So the number of increased oil rigs, therefore, we've got an oversupply of wells being drilled, therefore there's more production coming online, therefore oversupply in terms of simple economics is a reduction in price. Okay, so the numbers coming out today for the inventories will be very intriguing. Oil is sat at a very interesting price around at the 43.20s, which is around the bottom of that range. So just make sure you do follow and see what happens, because if we get a break of that, then we're going to see another good sell-off in oil. Okay, then the only other major bit of news today is coming from New Zealand, and that's not till the close of the New York session at 10 p.m. That's the official cash rate, that's the interest rates, due to remain at 1.75%. A fluctuation either side. If we do see a rise, well then that's obviously going to be bullish for the New Zealand currency. If we see a reduction, it's going to be bearish for the currency. But pay close attention to the rate statement afterwards. That'll give you an indication of what they're forecasting from the government, whether they're looking to increase or decrease rates. So watch for some key words and key phrasing within that statement. Okay, so the dollar index, we've got the bounce that we've been waiting for, and this is basically what the moves have been generated on. The next thing we're looking for is a break of that red line. So what we can see is that the 96.39, 96.40 area, that grey zone down at the bottom, that held, and now we've had a push up to the upside. So what we're looking for is a break of the red line and a push up towards that 97.80 area. If we see a break of that, then we're going to run into the region of the 99 to 99.50 area, which is going to be somewhere in the region of the top of that channel, which will be a substantial move on euro, dollar yen, sterling. So get ready. Could be some fantastic trades ahead if you're not in any already. Okay, so euro dollar, how are we trading this? Well, we called the diamond top, and then we called trading from the top. However, although we got the technicals right, we didn't actually make any money on this with the spike in the FOMC pushing it up first. So we actually took it as it came back down through the bottom of the diamond top. Went in profit really nice the first day. See it come back on the second day. Just retest and then sold off. So I think the key area now is the 1.11, which is the low of this tip of the wick here. If we get a breakthrough there, then we've got clear range right the way down to 108. So dollar yen, well, we can see that the weekly chart behind is in this symmetrical triangle, basically condensing, no clear direction. The weekly price action suggests that we're going to push to the upside. And then in this little insert down here, this is the 4-hour chart, and we were calling last week for a break of this grey zone here, and then it come back retest, which it did beautifully here. And then we've had a good push on over 100 points, moving up, and now what we're looking for is another potential add-in to this market, which is a break of this red line and a retest highlighted with the red arrows. So You can follow these. You know, if you go back through the morning updates, you'll see these trades being called and money being made. So sterling, here's another one. Fantastic move for us here. We did have to sit in negative territory for a few days, but yesterday we got some um, nice traction after the initial reversal candle here, engulfing bearish candle, and then we've got a big momentum candle. So today I would expect to see the low of this candle being broken and a push down to the 127 extension, which comes in at structure. You might see a little bit of a stall down here at the 127, but my guesstimation expectations is this market is going to come down and test the bottom of the channel down at the 1618 before we see any major potential reversal sign. So at 127.2, I'll be taking some more money off the market. So how did I do this? Well, I had some money come off initially at the previous cycle low. The next move, I'll be taking some off at 127, and then the full amount will be coming off at the test of this bottom of the channel. Well, dollar CAD, yeah, this is moving well now as well. Something we highlighted. Oops, sorry, I skipped a slide there. Our initial end of day trade, which has been in now 6 days, is just about our entry price again after being, well, not nearly stopped out, but very negative. Um, but then what it did, because it respected the support level, I took an intraday trade down here, which is the larger position, and looked for technical setups to give me a bias to get back long. Now, this position is running very well, and my bias is still long dollar. Um, so I'm looking to get this market moving, and I've got two different positions here. One more aggressive and one more conservative. I will be looking at running this a little bit higher. I will be paying close attention to the crude oil inventories today. So be wary if you have got dollar CAD positions running. Crude oil inventories, because it could swing it one way or the other. So just make sure you've got your risk under control. A trade yesterday. Okay, this one you won't have seen because this was mentioned within the protege group, and because the morning updates didn't get sent out due to technical difficulties, you won't have been able to see this one unless you highlighted it yourself. So we've got a nice little bearish channel here, and what I traded was up at the top. It was a 4-hour candlestick pattern. I was trading the false break, and it turns out it was a false break. And then yesterday's candle is proving to be a bearish engulfing candle. We've now exceeded the low, highlighting and suggesting that this market will come down, at least test these lows here, this structure level here, or the bottom of the channel. So I'll be looking to get my money out somewhere through the open of this big candle down here. Finally, we're looking at gold. So gold's been moving very well. We took some money off the table yesterday. We took half our profit off yesterday. Rationale was we were over 60% to target. We got some bearish daily candle price action. Sorry, not bearish, bullish indecision, because what we can see is buyers came into the market. Although the day finished strong to the sell side, a break above yesterday's highs would be seen as a bullish signal. We're very close to target, so we took half our profit off. We've locked in a little bit of profit on the remaining part of the position by bringing our stop loss down. Now it's a matter of let this trade do what it needs to do now, and if it hits target, fantastic, and if it goes back and stops us out, well, we still made money. Okay, so that's it from the charts today, traders. We will be hosting a meetup for traders in July. So if this is something that you'd like to attend, what is the meetup for traders? Well, the meetup for traders is we've realized what a lonely world it is for retail traders. So we're going to do experienced traders, and we're going to do a meetup for beginners. So the idea is that the meetup for beginners, anyone can come, ask us questions. What is trading? How much money do I need? What brokers do you recommend? um, what's entailed, how much time do I need to spend, that kind of thing. And then the experienced traders meetup. Um, it's just general discussions. We'll be talking about macroeconomics. We'll be talking about technical setups, different kind of trade management, different entries, returns, um, how to deal with drawdowns, these kind of things. So the conversations will be quite different. If this is something that you'd be interested in attending, each meetup is going to be roughly about an hour to 2 hours, and it will just be a chat. It'll be meet other traders. Because one thing we realized as traders is that trading is very lonely, especially when you're at home. So it gives you an opportunity to meet new people, share ideas, maybe meet a trading buddy, that kind of thing. We want it to be extremely useful for all of you. So if this is something of interest, please drop us an email to info@phoenixblue.co.uk, and just put Meetup for Traders July, and we'll get you down on the list of attendees, and then we'll be in contact via email. If you found these morning updates useful, please share them with any trading friends. Hit like, ask us any comments. We want it to be a little bit more interactive, especially with our viewers. We've got quite a few viewers that we want to know what your thoughts are. Okay, if you'd prefer some other kind of content from us as well, let us know what content you'd like, whether it's evenings, daytimes, and we'll see if it's something that can be arranged. Okay, have a great trading day, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.